It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday. Thanks so much for starting it with me here on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. We are waking up nice and warm this morning. No jackets necessary. In fact, it is like a summertime forecast and I have for you heading into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Temperatures starting out in the mid 60s this morning. I've got a strong south breeze in the forecast, and boy, are those things going to work together to heat us up today. In fact, we may be near record high temperatures this afternoon. It is going to be hot. We get a little taste of summertime temperatures today. Official high forecast will be right around 86 degrees. There may be some folks in the upper 80s pushing 90 with that actual temperature, but what's going to be in the 90s is that feels like temperature across the Ozarks. A bit humid across the region. No rain for us today, and we will have a south breeze. At times, it could gust to 20 miles an hour. So if you can find some shade, it'll at least feel like a bit of a breezy day in the forecast, but we have near record high temperatures in the forecast today and tomorrow with heat index values likely in the low 90s. This is unseasonably warm, and that's what's going to stick around in the forecast today and tomorrow. Some temperatures may approach records, as I mentioned, and I'm thinking low 90s for those heat index values generally west of Highway 65. Still going to feel hot everywhere. I mean, this is really kind of our first taste of summer weather in the forecast, well above average. I do have record highs that run anywhere from the upper 80s to the low 90s today, so we'll get close in some areas. We'll have to see if we break any of those this afternoon. We are going to be above normal, though, that is for sure. Typically, high temperatures around 75 in late May. We're going to go about 10 more than that across the region today. Then I have unsettled weather that returns to the forecast. That happens for late this work week on Friday into Saturday. There could be thunderstorms that return to the region. Strong to severe storms look possible, as well as the potential for heavy rain and potentially some flash flooding with those thunderstorms for the late weekend forecast. I'm going to keep an eye on that because that'll be the next big weather event for us to watch. And of course, storms in the weekend, not what we want. I don't think it looks like a washout all weekend long, but I think we could have some strong storms, particularly Friday into Saturday of the upcoming weekend. So stay tuned with that forecast. If you have outdoor plans, don't cancel them at this point. Just know that it may be a weekend that you have to watch and potentially make a backup plan for. Around the country, there's this slow-moving upper low, and it's bringing heavy rain and flooding for much of the mid-Atlantic. It was a rainy day there yesterday, continues to be a rainy day today. We've also got below normal temperatures across much of the west and scattered showers and thunderstorms, as well as mountain snowfall in the western region of the country as well. While all that's happening, we're getting summer-like heat here in the Midwest, and that's happening for much of the heartland. They are talking about triple-digit heat down in Austin, Texas today. So we're thinking of all of our South Texas friends because, boy, they are getting an early taste of extreme summer heat. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. Which type of severe thunderstorm is characterized by a rotating updraft and can produce tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds? It also often lasts for several hours. Do you think that is A, squall line, B, a multicell, C, a supercell, or D, an ordinary cell? If you know this one, you know it is C, a supercell. And supercell is a powerful and dangerous thunderstorm that has all the things I mentioned there. The rotating updraft, it's called the mesocyclone. You may have heard of it referred to that. They are known for producing severe weather, hail, high wind, and sometimes even tornadoes. They can last for several hours, and they can also travel long distances. So as a forecaster, when you see a supercell on the radar, you track where it's going because those things can actually regenerate and strengthen as they move across large scales. Congrats if supercell was your guess. Here's the quiz question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. What is the name of the scale used to measure the intensity of tornadoes based on the damage they cause to structures and vegetation? Options here are A, the Richter scale, B, the Saffir-Simpson scale, C, the enhanced Fujita scale, or D, the Beaufort scale. What do you think? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I appreciate you listening this morning, and thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and Taylor Gruba Chevrolet. Have a great one. Stay cool today. I'll be back to talk more summertime heat in the forecast tomorrow. Catch you then.